looking freshman for Seton Hall. Turns the corner, takes it to the rim, draws the contact, and a foul.
Gerald Green picks up the personal foul, getting ready to check into the Morgan State lineup is Emmanuel Hightower, a junior out of Westlake High. He's from Fort Washington, Maryland. He'll replace Gerald Green. Lang with 8 points and 8 rebounds, going for another double-double.
Todd Bozeman stays with the 2-3 zone, out of bounds underneath. The Bears in the 2-3 zone, see if Seton Hall can get the inside presence. Nope, they always take the jump shot versus the zone, and that's why you go to the 2-3 zone.
Nutter shot rebounded by Hightower, and this time Jamar Smith puts it in.
Jamar Smith is a good, strong-looking athlete, junior college transfer from San Bernardino, California. I think he should get some more playing time this second half. Takes the ball extremely hard to the basket.
And this time, Hightower picks up the personal foul. Let's look at Jamar Smith working on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, he does a great job with the left hand, gets to the glass. Strong, wide-body kid. Takes it extremely hard there and finishes.
We're in the second half here. What has been all Seton Hall. That looked like close to a travel there, but nothing called as Gaines will get to the free throw line this time. Senior out of Chicago, Illinois, plays more of a power forward because of the lack of depth that the Seton Hall team has inside. Transferred from Minnesota before the 04-05 season, missed last season with a stress fracture, but has started 17 of 25 games throughout his career, and he's at the line right now. He has 6 points with 3 rebounds to go with that.
Stan Gaines posted up extremely well in that possession. Strong, wide body. Presented himself in the post extremely well. Caught the ball in the post. Took his time. Spun inside and drew the contact. Went a line for 2.
Now you're talking about the 3 players, and we talked about it early on that Coach Gonzalez signed. Gives them Big East caliber talent. But the thing is, you got to remember they are still freshmen, and it still is going to take them a while to come together as a team.
It's going to take a while for them to mesh. Morgan State handled that pressure extremely well again. They just cannot get the ball to drop for them at all. I think they've done a really good job, Morgan State, of handling the pressure, not turning it over, but they just can't put the ball in the basket.
A lot of talent on the Seton Hall team, but again, they may be one of the thinnest teams in terms of depth in the Big East. And what a move down the lane by the freshman, Harvey.
New York City all the way, Charlie. Playground basketball right there. Little crossover to the basket, to the rim. Count it, baby. That's a good one right there. I tell you what, Eugene Harvey is going to be a great player.
Well, he makes people take their mind off of Donald Copeland by coming in here and doing things like that. He was rated the number 11 guard in the nation coming out of high school at St. Benedict's Prep in New Jersey. Watch him right now and you see why he was number 11 in the nation.
Great little inside-outside move right there. Great inside-outside move by Eugene Harvey. Here comes a block shot inside by big Grant Billmeier. Gets called for the foul from behind. Nice soft touch at the free throw line. I tell you, I give credit to the Morgan State players who stepped up the line today. Free throw shooting has been very good.
5 points, 3 rebounds, make it 6 and 3 for Bucoli, and it's 47-28. And when you look at what's happened in the second half, Morgan State doing a much better job, but they have a long way to go in terms of being able to climb out of this hole. Down by 19 points. Shot from the corner, no good. And an offensive rebound. And an offensive foul.
Big time drawing the charge right there by Jamar Smith. Excellent position. Takes the hit, draws the charge. Coaches love when guys step in there, give their body up, takes the charge, go the other way. That's like a turnover.
That was Nutter who is guilty, and he'll come out of the lineup right now. Gets a pat on the back from his coach.
Now Gonzo's changed his pressure defense to a little bit three-quarter court look. Now it's a 1-2-2 type look. First half was more of a full court pressure. They get the turnover. Oh, threw it down.
He certainly did, and it all started with Dawes with this knocking the ball away, and Harvey feeds it down to Lang, and he lays it in, makes it an easy 2, 49-28.
Well, they changed their pressure look up a little bit. That bothered Morgan State on the last possession.
And here comes Billmeier over to the table. to say hello, good afternoon. How you guys doing?
I'll tell you what, the big fella diving into the sideline, you gotta love him. Grant Billmeier is making himself known here in Baltimore, Maryland today at Morgan State University. The big fella from St. Patrick's High School in New Jersey had a heck of a basketball game today for the Pirates.
Travel, turnover, and this is going against the Bears of Morgan State. Bucoli shuffled his feet a little bit too much. You know, Coach got married also since he got this job.
Oh, that's new. I didn't know
you
that.
Know about that, huh?
I didn't know that one.
Had a short honeymoon, went out to California to the Napa wine country, and you know, I mean, he's had a whole lot of things going on. Short honeymoon, though. He said he hopes this honeymoon lasts longer here at Seton Hall. No foul call, just the ball knocked away. But let's look at the dunk by Brian Lang, the junior from the Bronx, New York, and St. Raymond's High, co-captain of the Pirates. (49-28) our score here in the second half. 15:46 remaining. Don't forget to join us for our next local college basketball telecast. Ball State, the Cardinals travel to Verizon Center with Ronnie Thompson taking on his older brother John Thompson III, and the Georgetown Hoyas in green. It's Monday at 7:30. I'll be joined by former Hoya Mark Tillman for that telecast. Local college basketball is on Masson all season long. Log on to Masson TV for more information.
It's good to see both Thompson's sons are back in the coaching business as head coaches. They tenured as assistant coaches, put their work in, put their time in. Both of them doing a tremendous job. I would like to see that matchup myself down there in Washington, D.C. Again, I don't know, looks like we have another problem with the clock situation here, which seems like we've had that situation happen to us a few times today. I've been impressed with Morgan State's free throw shooting today. They've shot the ball extremely well from the free throw line. First half, 83%. Second half, they come out and make 2 for 2. They just cannot make a field goal. Their field goal percentage is just unbelievable.
It's terrible. And they came into the game in terms as far as the season is concerned, shooting 42% from the field, averaging 72 points per game. And the officials are checking something on the TV monitor across the way. We're not sure exactly what they're determining whether it's a foul or what. I don't think they can review whether a foul is committed or not, but they're looking at something. Meanwhile, you're talking about turnovers. Both teams about equal when it comes to turnovers, Coach. But one of the things that Seton Hall has been able to do is convert points off those turnovers. 15 points off the 11 turnovers for Seton Hall. And there's the turnover. Seton Hall has turned the ball over 12 times, and Morgan has only gotten 2 points off those turnovers. On the other side, Morgan State with 11 turnovers, but Seton Hall has managed to put up 15 points.
That's a big part of Bobby Gonzalez's style. When you turn them over, you want to score at the other end. As I said at the beginning of the telecast, you want to create offense out of your defense, and that's what Seton Hall's been able to do. They have been able to score out of their defense.
McClain picks up his second personal foul for the Bears of Morgan State. 21-point lead, which is the same as it was at halftime, 41-20. But the Bears have not lost any ground. They just haven't gained any. They have scored 8 points in the second half. Both teams have scored 8 points in the second half. But when you dig yourself a hole like that, it's so hard to climb out of it, isn't it?
It's really tough to come back when you just can't buy a jump shot. Get the ball inside all you want, but you got to be able to stick some open jump shots. And Morgan State today just has not been able to put the basketball in the hoop today. Again, the 2-3 zone versus out of bounds play.